I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog. We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm Pepito.
Who dares play the touching music right when I try to start? Should I start every stream with this instead? That might be more accurate to the type of stream this is. Just start with an apology. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the stream again. There's just no way around it. But we're gonna do it. I didn't earn this music. That's true. It's the most unearned music in the streaming business. It's on my stream. It's one of the things I have. Got my filthy Rennerton water here. Good to see everyone. 2 days in a row. Maybe I'll go back to 5 days at some point. I don't know. It depends how mentally ill I'm feeling on a particular month. Eventually I would like to go back to 5, but realistically, I don't know how I could have a job outside of this and do it 5 days a week currently. But hey, you never know. I could become less employed at any moment. And that's a challenge to any of my employers that are watching. I don't think I can do 24-hour streams anymore. I think I've aged out of the game. Unless someone asks me to help with one that's more produced. I don't think I would do a 24-hour stream, but I would do an 8-hour stream or like an event stream. I think those are more fun anyway. 24 hours are kind of fun, but every time I do it, I'm like, okay, remember, the next time you forget how bad this is, just remember this mental note. Don't do another 24-hour stream. It just feels, it doesn't feel bad to do it the day of. It feels bad the day after, and then the rest of the week I'm like, ugh. I feel like I ate too much candy or something, but permanently. But doing them at the time is kind of fun. Except for like hours 14 to 19. Those are not fun. And that's when you're like, oh no. Is someone actually staying up to watch this? Because I've completely lost my mind. I definitely felt like shit when I pulled all-nighters in college. And that was only a couple of years ago. So I think it's always been a thing for me. All you're hearing is that 24-hour streams are fun. That is a more convincing takeaway, Royal Rainbowa. So maybe I gotta disregard the things past case was saying. We'll see. I think I would only want to do one if I had some idea for doing one that seemed interesting instead of just doing this for 24 hours. Also, something about being, even though I spend so much time in my, we'll call it office, just being in this room for 24 hours does make me feel like icky after a while. You know? Also, the trick is I need to talk to chat more and less to, everybody else here.
What is that supposed to mean? I got all sorts of good stuff to say. Let me stream for 40 million minutes. 48 minute stream?
24-hour stream.
4,000 hours?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I'll do it.
No, Pepito, you won't.
Where's my own segment, by the way?
It's coming. I got distracted making a different segment for no reason. And now I gotta update a different segment for no reason. Then we gotta go on the wall. And then I gotta do your thing.
I don't understand anything you just said.
No one does. And they shouldn't. A 24-hour Pepito stream would actually be easier. Because I could probably fudge it a little bit if you know what I mean.
You mean I would be doing all the work?
Just mean, maybe somebody else helps out with Pepito, is my point.
I don't like this.
Hamtaro porno review segment. Propaganda, the fact that there's definitely Hamtaro porn makes that more disturbing. The fact I could find that in 2 seconds makes... And then I'm having that realization makes that harder to swallow. Poor choice of words. People do 48 hours and include them sleeping as part of the stream. I know, I just don't want to do that. Honestly, I think I've said this on stream before, but I wish there was a trend from big streamers to stream less. I wish that the platform incentivized people to stream for more like 4 hours max. Just because I mean, and I know people should be free to stream however long they want, obviously. But I don't know. I just see a world not too far off where everybody's streaming, like everybody who wants a media career is streaming like a huge percentage of their life. And that doesn't seem good. So I'd love to contribute to the trend of streaming less time. But I'm not really the right person to do that, as I would need to be a larger creator to have any influence. But in my own small way, by barely streaming, if you think about it, chat, I'm actually doing something really moral and good, is my point. Former ESPN LA Sports Center hosts are starting a streaming sports show next Monday. Yeah, I just really feel like there's gonna come a time in the not so distant future when like an Oscar watch party means checking in with all of the nominees live stream, which has been happening for the entire week. Like every aspect of media is just a guy who's on 8 hours a day. Do a 24-hour stream of a day in the life of Case Blackwell. Holy shit. You would be shockingly bored after 2 hours of me. Also, this is the hobby. This is my hobby currently. Is messing around with this thing, which at least looks better than it used to. And that's not even what I'm doing for work. What I'm doing for work is even more boring spreadsheets that also are tied to media projects. So, I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, even look at this stupid encircled segment I did. Look how complicated all this shit is for no reason. That's what I do for fun. You don't want to watch my life. Not even complicated, just too much text. Psychor is correct, though. Not a lot of people would care about this, but the streamer bot update, it's made my life better. The guy who spends a lot of time looking at that streamer bot app, the fact that it has a dark mode and you can actually like group things, it's pretty good. A chat controlled K stream, live and sleazy. If you zoom and enhance on some of those things I was scrolling past, that is kind of a thing I'm working on, but I won't spoil it. Okay. Well, let's get into the news. My favorite thing to do. Overly serious world events that are a bummer for you to hear about and for me to talk about right off the bat. Let's do that right away. It's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies been against me. They want me to come.
Let me flip it, take you on a trip through history. America's like a
Why'd you say that stuff about everything being a bummer about the news? I'm fired up for the news. It's me, Rick. Yeah! Kaisenot currently has 143,000 viewers. Is that the bummer news we're talking about? Is that what you're getting depressed about? No, it's mostly, you being here. I always pretend something bad, Rick. Quit exclamation point booing me. And exclamation point lol me. Why did the Democrat cross the aisle? Rick, this is a bad start. I don't even want to say the punchline. The setup went over so poorly. No! Stop it! I'm here to entertain you with fun ribs about politics. I think it's going to come back up. It's going to come back up. I still have 6. We can turn this around. How is this not maxed out? Oh! I didn't even get to finish the joke. You ended society. Congratulations, Rick. Well, what are we getting into today? Let's don't keep the camera off me. Don't put me next. Jeez. Google's $45 million contract with Netanyahu's office to spread Israeli propaganda, coming in courtesy of Dropsite News. It's a fun story for you to read, Rick. We're just golf pals occasionally. Golf war pals. You had to be there. What's this about? We're talking about ads? Kind of? Okay. Let's just cut to the middle of this. What the heck? Oh my gosh. So much story here. And I can't... Wait, sorry, the story's not loading. Okay, so I can't read it. The story isn't loading. There's nothing that can be done. Oh, okay, it loaded, damn. All right. Records show that the Israeli government spent $3 million for advertising with X. The French and Israeli advertising platform Outbrain Teads is also set to receive roughly $2.1 million. But the largest recipient of online ads from Israel appears to be Google. The advertising campaign initiated between Google and Netanyahu's office in late June for an estimated $45 million, which is both YouTube and Google's advertising campaign management platform, is where it will be appearing. Display and Video 360 explicitly characterizes the ad campaign as Hasbara in internal documents, a Hebrew word whose meaning is somewhere between public relations and propaganda. See, no one's surprised by this. Everybody loves ads. I don't think people are... Hasbro? No, not. Unfortunately not. Best reason to download an ad blocker? We've got ways around that. We're working on that. Because sometimes we sneak the ad right into, the middle of a sentence. How do you do that? You'll just say stuff like, how are you doing today, Case? I'm doing great. Well, I'm doing great too because I know that there's food aid being distributed in Gaza as we speak. Suppose it. For sure. That wasn't smooth at all, Rick. Oh. Well, that's how it's done, though. And now I got my ad in. You're getting paid for that? No, hypothetically, I would get paid for that. But unfortunately, in this case, no. I'm not profiting off of war currently. Sort of not making money doing this, unfortunately. Records show that the ads have aired in response to increasing global outcry over the deteriorating situation in Gaza. In August, the UN formally declared a famine in Gaza, which includes Gaza City. The Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, or IPC, the leading global authority on food security, projected the threshold for famine would be crossed in Del al-Bala and Khan Yunis in the coming weeks, stating this famine is entirely man-made. It can be halted and reversed. But, if you're watching Kai Cenat clips on YouTube, you might hear a different story. And I think both stories deserve to be heard. The advertised propaganda story, well, you should watch the ads on YouTube because it just supports the creators. So I'm just saying, it's important that ads also have a free space to fill our heads with thoughts as well. What if those thoughts are being actively disproven by every fact? Well, but, one person who thinks Speed Racer is the greatest movie of all time. I didn't even catch. You gotta have that up there longer. We're doing Encircled today with one person who thinks Speed Racer was the greatest movie of all time versus 30 people who think it was the worst. Count me in. I think it was fine. Oh, then you don't qualify. I'm actually kind of on the side of thinking Speed Racer is a good movie, but I haven't seen it in quite a while. but I remember liking it in theaters. I know a lot of people said it was horrible. It's kind of nightmarish to look at, but it's also kind of exciting to look at. You just like gross slop, Case. Yeah, I like a little bit of gross slop, but I don't think Speed Racer counts as slop, actually. I think the Wachowskis were kind of cooking on that one, and they never got their just reward of people telling them it was good. Well, now there's apparently cult fans of it, so they get to have it both ways, just like their show about all the people that have sex in their brains or whatever. Six or what was that show called? The Netflix show where there's like a polycule. I watched it and I already forgot what it is. Now it's 100% slop and it's great. Both can be true. Yeah, Sense 8. Sense 8 is what I'm thinking of. For some reason that came out of my brain as 6. They should have considered calling the show 6. Well, I guess it didn't do that well for them, so... Didn't it do okay for them? I think it got 2 seasons. That's pretty good for Netflix. I liked Sense 8. It's super Wachowski-y. And occasionally, like... I don't even know the word for it. Like, I guess overwrought would be a word that comes to mind, but I enjoyed it. And I honestly, the only Wachowski thing I haven't seen, we're also going to be doing a how-to today, I think is the most recent Matrix movie. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But maybe I should watch it. Because usually when people say their stuff is trash, I watch and I'm like, nah, that's pretty good. It got canceled, but fans made such a big deal, they brought it back for a 2-hour finale. The finale was like an add-on? I did not know that. And I think, anyway, outside of the original Matrix, I think a lot of the stuff either Wachowski has made, together or separately, I'm not actually fully familiar with their output, tends to kind of divide people a little bit. But hey, even the Matrix 2 had that scene where he fights all the Agent Smiths in the park, and that was bad. They all look like Gumbies. Yeah, but they're Gumbies doing exciting moves. You didn't enjoy their Gumbying? I don't like Agent Gumby Smiths. Matrix 4 was terrible. That's what I heard. That's part of why I was like, I'll just skip it. Why besmirch the memory of the first one that was already kind of besmirched 2 times in a row? Weren't we talking about news? No, we're done. It's all about the Wachowski and Speed Racer now. So we don't have to talk about all of this propaganda. Not propaganda. Pro ads. Professional advertising. We're going back to the story now, Rick, and you've got to read it. Can we at least change the picture? No, you got to state. If you're going to stand by his statements, you got to put your face next to his face. I'm not standing. I'm just trying to cover this fairly. The existence of an Israeli Google Ads campaign to discredit the UN's primary aid agency for Palestinian refugees, UNRWA, was similarly reported by Wired last year. Hadass Maimon, head of the Public Awareness for Israelis Diaspora Ministry, stated during the March 2nd Knesset hearing that for almost a year now we have been leading a major campaign on the issue of UNRWA. The Israeli government ads on Google's platforms accused the United Nations of deliberate sabotage of aid, delivery into Gaza, and promoted the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which is backed by Israel, the US, and unnamed European countries. One campaign promoted prosecution of the militant group Hamas, which governs the Gaza Strip, for debunked allegations of mass sexual violence. So, fine, Case, we get it. It's bad. You don't just get to say you get it while not caring at all. It's not that I don't care. I'm just saying I get it. It's bad. Yes, it's very bad. These ads are seen by millions of people. Look at their advertising page. Look at the kind of stuff on it. I won't even click on them, but you can just tell from the thumbnails. Okay. Well, look, they're showing the starving kid. Just ignore the words. Sure, they might say stuff, like real footage of food seen in Gaza City. But, it's not like they're paying Pokimane to go to Gaza and say everything's fine. Well, they are paying other people to do that. Yeah, but not Pokimane. Stop besmirching the name of Pokimane. Yes, they're not doing that with her. I don't think she would do that. But they did do this.
8 minutes now.
If I were Israel, I wouldn't even provide matching socks to Gaza. But here's all the aid that y'all claim doesn't exist.
Share this with a friend.
who continues blaming Israel for everything.
In the hands of starving Palestinian children.
But as you can see, there are thousands of crates of food that have been. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. I'm here in Gaza, and all I see is food, water, and opportunity. But instead of Hamas distributing the ramen noodles, they're eating it all, and that's why their leaders are on Ozempic. Exactly.
So that's not on fleek? Do people still say that? Rick, you should never say that ever. And it's not. Come on, that one influencer was really serving up some attitude. Yeah. In the middle of Gaza food distribution pallets that are just sitting in a fucking parking lot. You know, maybe if they want to do convincing propaganda, they could have been handing some of that stuff out. Yeah, but it's there. We know that there's available food. Yeah, that's the problem. How much money are their souls worth? You should see some of these contracts. Probably less than you think. There was also recently the semi-scandal of like the David Pacmans of the world getting $8,000 a week from some democratically funded like attempt to build up an influencer campaign. Anyway, that's honestly, that's less awful than whatever the fuck we just watched. That's not what those people are being funded directly by, I guess, the IDF. Redefining the term private contractor. Well, Case, you're kind of a private contractor. No, I'm not. I'm a Twitch streamer / freelancer. Those are just terms. Ultimately, you're a private contractor. If you got the call, you wouldn't fly down there to read a script? No, I wouldn't. I would not do that. But you're going to blame these folks for doing that? Yes. Yeah, I think you can blame these people for doing that. And I think you can blame Israel for spreading propaganda about starvation not happening that's currently, as I'm speaking right now, happening. Let's go back to the story, actually, because that seems safer than the videos we're watching. Despite the denial about the famine, prominent Israeli government voices have championed the effort to cut off food and water to Gazans as a strategy for including mass migration out of the territory. In my opinion, you can besiege them, said Bezalel Smotrich, the Israeli finance ministry and a coalition partner to Netanyahu's government. No water, no electricity. They can die of hunger or surrender, Smotrich said. But he's just a prominent member of their government. Prominent members of our government say awful stuff all the time. We're supposed to take them seriously? Yes. As to that as well, Rick. Well, you're just being disagreeable today. You're just saying crazy things. Let's just see what else is in here. Didn't one of them say they wanted to put them on a diet? Well, you know, as you just saw from that one one of those fierce influencers, they're making Ozempic jokes, which I believe Netanyahu has also said in Fox News interviews. I think he's like, Hamas doesn't need more aid, they need Ozempic. I believe, you know what, I should look this up before I just start slandering. Well, you know, I don't actually care about slandering him, but I do think that's literally a thing he said. Yeah, this is a thing that, oh, this is a different guy. This is a different guy. Hamas, you said, needs Ozempic. Yeah, okay, never mind. He did say it. August 14th. So I'm not making things up. But jokes, now you're anti-comedy, Case? Didn't you hear that it's back? Yes, I've heard that, Rick. Just throwing your fellow comedians under the bus. You mean Netanyahu? The comedy stylings of Netanyahu? Putting the caution tape over his mouth and he's dropping an album. An album? A comedy album. Yeah, maybe it was with the Nelk boys. I don't know. Anyway, according to an estimate from the US-based nonprofit human rights activists in Iran, at least 436 Iranian civilians were killed by Israeli airstrikes, which is also something that was being denied in the various propaganda campaigns released all over YouTube. There have been some protests actually at Jokes on You case has always been against comedy. That's true. That's why I do a Twitch news comedy show. One of the most destructive things to the possibility of comedy ever. There have been protests though at I think both Google and Microsoft. However, outside of a full strike that's like more organized by the employees, unfortunately, those types of actions are always hard to. It's hard to put pressure on the leadership of these huge tech moguls, unless like large chunks of the company are basically quitting or striking. And there have been like larger protests because they employ so many people. But for instance, here's the Google CEO talking about cracking down on protests in his own company.
You recently fired Google employees who were protesting this contract with the Israeli government for cloud services. It seemed like a distinct change in tone for a company that's historically welcomed all kinds of views. Why did you take this stand?
I think when we have cases, including in this case, where a few employees, cross
not
beyond
Kasem.
what's in the code of conduct and disrupt the productivity of the workplace, or do so in a way that it makes other people feel uncomfortable, I think we have to take action, and that's what we are doing. It has nothing to do with the topic they are discussing. It's about the conduct of how they went about it.
There you go. Tone is everything, Case. I know you love to be dismissive of that and just talk about butts pooping out jizz or whatever you talk about. When do I talk about that? Probably at least a couple times per stream. Yeah, but only once or twice per stream. Tone matters is my point, and they were being rude about their company participating directly and profiting off of war. War is kind of generous in this case. Sort of just profiting off mass slaughter. War. Butts poop jizz is an awful Twitch username. Yes. Who even suggested that? I guess me. Anyway, the next time you see a YouTube ad about the situation in Israel, I'm sure you would have already been a bit incredulous, but just know, at least Google's making money off of it. So that's still happening. Somebody's got to make money off the propaganda, Case. Someone's going to get paid. Why not our tech giants? They need money to plow into data centers. We're never going to have huge data centers that will be functional for years and definitely won't become outdated as new chips get released within months. And that money's got to come from somewhere. I just can't wait for us to have nuclear silos filled with NVIDIA chips that get replaced within a year and need another $500 billion expenditure just so that we can generate... What are people generating now? I think it's still like Trump Miyazaki stuff. I don't think we've moved on from that. It's just sort of that. It's good stuff. Oh, also like the vlogs. Like, what if a Spartan soldier was vlogging in Sparta? That'd be funny. And then it is. So we're putting that money to work. Just know not all money is spent. Not all money is given from moral people. That doesn't mean we can't put it to moral use. Like, what if the Cat in the Hat had a vlog? And you can see that in like 10 seconds. It can only be 10 seconds long. What if the Cat had a 7 to 10 second vlog? And then you can see that. Okay, I take it all back. That's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff that we're doing. And I don't appreciate you just giving me all of the stories about world tragedies. Starting to feel like you don't like me, Case. I dislike you, Rick. I tell you that every time I see you. You should quit. I can't. I'm not a quitter. I'm actually an American. So I'll be back. I'll be back permanently as the new owner of Bin. No, that's not a thing. Oh, you don't want to just give it to me? I'm assuming you want to give this away. Surprisingly, I want to keep my stream. That's confusing, but okay, fine. The offer's on the table. I'll take it over. Until then, take over your brain by leaving it open to all the information that slops in there, from whether it's the Cat in the Hat vlogging or these two babies arguing, or maybe a little ad you see right before your favorite YouTube video, like a mukbang or something that just happens to be about mass killing. Just leave your brain wide open so that we can fill it up with all the good stuff. I'm Rick. You have an even worse outro than Chet. I think I did pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, my voice is extra deep today. Hello, everybody. We're back in the theater, ready to take on some cinematic masterpieces in the form of trailer. Today, I'm, of course, Trent. That's my parole officer who's here for some reason. That's right, I'm Chris. I'm his parole officer. I legally have to be here for confusing reasons. Thank you for the concise intro. Well, thank you for thanking me. It's good to respect each other, isn't it? No reason for me to disagree with that. He's behaving himself today because he's been skipping out on his publicly mandated community service. Just didn't show up the last couple of streams. Well, it's a confusing schedule in my defense, okay? And I don't think Casey even streamed, but you still have to be here. Counts towards your hours. How many hours do I have left? A lot still, because you doubled them. I doubled them. That's what happens when you skip. Man, fuck. So I have like 6 left? At least. Damn it. Someday I'm going to be done with this, and then I can finally do the stream I've always wanted to, which is, I kind of want to like hit my friends with crowbars. Call it the Crowbar Trent Challenge. We just slap each other with crowbar slaps. It's like the slap show, but with crowbars. I want to make that a stream. I think it could be huge. It just sounds like you're assaulting each other. Yeah, exactly. It'll be sick. You're going to kill each other. Dude, you're getting it. Jesus. Can we make that a new subble? Can we? No, it's against terms of service, I'm assuming. Not if we stream at the cool site. It's not this one. The cool one, we can hit each other with crowbars. No. All right, fine. I guess we'll just watch movies. Jesus. Trailers. They're whatever. Crowbar nut tap coming to bin. Oh, we could hit each other in the nuts with crowbars. Then we're not killing each other. We're just doing nut shots, which are pure comedy. You'll do permanent damage to your testicles by hitting each other repeatedly with crowbars. Dude, a fight club, but it's all crowbars. What is with you and crowbars? They're funny, man. They're like, why do they even exist? Why are they called crowbars? You ever think of that? All right, I'm looking up a trailer. This is the worst thought experiment. It's not an experiment, dude. It's a dream. We haven't watched trailers in a bit, so hopefully we got some good stuff. The Long Walk. A House of Dynamite. 28 years later, the Bone Temple. Oh, okay. Another one. 28 years later or still. I thought they were going to go 280 years later. No, 28 decades later. In the far future is what I think it should be. Or just a direct sequel called 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Well, that's what they went with. Let's see how they're doing.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation. In fact, it may not even exist at all.
Oh, what is this?
It's getting spooky.
I cannot see. Oh, I am deaf. None can excel.
Many of the things we take for granted will one day pass away completely.
I open the door of heaven and hell.
Is that the dick guy?
When that time comes, men will no longer communicate.
Yeah, the Bone Temple for real.
And barbarism. The whole world will cease to make any sense.
Why are they all blonde?
Look at the incredible changes we've experienced and survived. And yet
Yeah, that's
even
Ray
greater
Fiennes. Or Ralph Fiennes.
changes are still to come.
Are you ready?
Shall scream in hell.
Boner Temple. Unleashed. There's already a new one? Yeah, but I guess so. I guess they're on a less than a year later release date. No, I think it came out a year ago. I don't really know how time works either anymore. We're all kind of just, our brains have been liquidated by a media broth that's a little too hot, so I can't tell. It was filmed right after. Okay. You just get like Ray Fiennes for the weekend. I guess you just kind of move them through. It was like 3 months ago? That feels right to me. Nah, that's like a year ago, dude. We live in dog years. What? We live in dog years now. That's what part of why I'm so old. You do look like you live in dog years. I'll give you that, young blood. Well, so do you. Wait, you just said we do. 3.17 stars. I don't really get the world still. Still, is just the UK fucked up? Because then that's just... Isn't that just normal? UK is not as bad as people say it is. I don't know, dude. Based on the media I watch and the ads I see on YouTube, I think the UK is probably pretty fucked up. Stop watching those YouTube ads. Dude, that's important. I gotta support the creators. Billionaire's Bunker, dude. That's where I plan on retiring. This is probably about cool guys retiring. Let's see how the other half lives in a bunker for billionaires. Or whatever this is. It's movie time. It's a trailer. Time to watch the full film, everyone.
Y yo soy Max. Y soy un superviviente. Para vivir, necesitas saber sobrevivir. Aunque se caiga el mundo. Y necesito que vengas conmigo.
¿A dónde quieres llevarme?
A un búnker.
A billionaire's bunker.
Usted y su familia son unos de los pocos privilegiados que van a tener la posibilidad de sobrevivir en un lugar seguro en caso de cataclismo.
No me lo puedo creer.
Nosotros estamos preparados para cualquier contingencia exterior. La pregunta es, ¿están ustedes para sobrevivir aquí abajo?
¿Cómo huye alguien de un accidente dejando a su novia moribunda en el suelo?
This is a pretty sexy bunker.
Estamos intentando volver a unir a las dos familias y poder vivir en paz. Sobre todo con la que está cayendo.
Podrías haberte desintegrado ahí fuera. Pero has tenido que entrar aquí a joderme la vida. ¿Otra vez?
Tenemos un problema. Los más fuertes terminarán con
It's
los
kind of
más
like
débiles.
Fallout, but
No veo a mi padre matando.
foreign.
No. Si tu padre es de los primeros que meteríamos en cajas.
Oh, it's that mansion they use and everything.
Estoy como el Armagedón. Me encanta esa película.
No sé si me estás provocando o es que eres así.
No. Provocando. El reencuentro con mi familia. Besito demoledor.
Pero hay que aguantar el tiro. Porque viene la bajada a tumba abierta.
Kind of looks like Fallout. Something about that title screen was a little Fallout-y to me. That's probably the only similarity I can think of between it and Fallout. Yeah, not the whole premise and the look, but orange swapped. Nah, it's a whole different look in there. Just looking like orange Fallout. But, I mean, maybe it's good. I don't know. They also punch each other like this. Ah! That's how people punch in the apocalypse. Because you're like primal at that point. You're just going King Kong on motherfuckers. That's just facts. You'll end up doing that in the apocalypse, dude. And I'm not going to invite you to my billionaire's bunker because honestly, we're not that close. I wouldn't expect you to. Weird to say. I'm telling you, we do spend a lot of time together, actually. Nah, dude, you're not coming. You're not. What? Do you have a billionaire's bunker? I will, dude. It's in my plan. It's in my 10-year plan. Your plan is to get rich and then for the world to end? Nah, not end. Be reborn in my billionaire's bunker. Alien Earth is good. Kendall didn't want to watch it, said Case to me. So I don't watch stuff unless Case says I have to. That's a weird policy. I'm your parole officer. Yeah, but I only respect Case. You do? Nah, not really. Oh. Okay, well that makes sense. Maybe I'll tell Case to watch it by himself, like an adult. That's not how relationships work. You have to watch shows together, or it's a fracture. It's a betrayal. That sounds pretty bitch-made. You sound pretty rude right now. Marvel Animation's Marvel Zombies. What if the zombies were heroes? Or villains? What? It's what if superheroes with zombies? The movie show? Is it like a what if thing? I don't know. It's zombies, but one of them is probably Wolverine or something. Let's see what it is.
All the Avengers are dead.
All of them?
And they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save.
Namor.
But a zombie.
Shit.
Okay. Whoa! And this is on Disney Plus. That makes it kind of funny. But she's a zombie. Does she even care? Oh, now she does.
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow.
Good news, Paul Rudd's in it. I think we have to outlaw that thing where they show 20 celebrities' names at the end of an animation trailer. I'm just not impressed anymore. They need to do 100 celebrities or none. But those are the people in it. Yeah, but I just don't care. Like, it's not impressive to me anymore. If you don't have 100 celebrities, then don't even list them. I think it's just basic marketing. Nah, dude, that's not working on me anymore. I will watch that because it's violent, but they're lucky. Marvel Zombie Comics started great, got shit quick. This could be the same. I've actually read the first Marvel Zombies comic as a literate man. Oh, you are? As a fully literate guy. I've read one of the cartoon books. And I agree that the first one was kind of fun, but it seems kind of like a fun, kitschy premise that if you did too many times, would maybe... Oh, wait, this thing's not running? There you go. Seems like a fun, kitschy premise that if you ran too many times might get kind of like, well, what are the rules here? Why is this a thing? Because at a certain point, like if everybody's super and a zombie, well, the comics kind of get into that. It's like a intergalactic virus at some point being spread from both world to world and reality to reality. It's an unstoppable force of zombie. I don't know. That kind of sounds kind of just like, it sort of sounds exhausting. It can't just be like a zombie. Isn't the point of a zombie that's kind of weak and easy to kill, but can get you sick because they're meant to be like starving poor people? That's not what zombies are. No, isn't that the basic zombie fantasy? Is a power trip as a surviving human that you get to brutally murder a bunch of people that have it coming? No. Well, anyway, 4 stars. Well, I guess that's all the trailers for the day. Oh, it's like a movie. It's a Marvel Zombies movie. Featuring... what are they named? The Buckhammers? The Buck Cherries? The Thunderbolts. They should have been the Buck Cherries. Then I would have remembered it. It's the Thunderbolts. And then they get maybe a new name. No spoilers. You just spoiled it, though, you piece of shit. What? With respect? Oh, my bad then. All right, that's all the time we have. We did, in fact, watch 3 full films today. Oh, all right. Watched 3 whole movies today, so that's pretty good for like 20 minutes. And next time we'll probably watch 3 more because you do, in fact, know what it is. See you soon. Just thrashing my head over here the whole time. I'm not on camera, guys. That's why my hair always gets so crazy. Eagle Eye Cherry was the Save Tonight guy. Eagle Eye Cherry. That's a pretty good name. Okay, what do we have today? We got a debate. We got a how-to. We'll do a little news rundown. And a trip. I think I will disable the segments, as that sounds like a whole heap and load of segments. Okay, let's... oh, and I don't have a thing for it. We have to do a circle jerk. Exactly. That's what I should have named it. Encircled jerk. Now that's clever. I guess we could do that. Let's do that for now. Let's do this new segment. You didn't see yesterday, I made a whole new segment. It was a crazy idea that I had, and it's original. It's a really good idea that I specifically had for a segment. And that's why it's so impressive. And today it's one fan of Speed Racer versus 30 people that aren't fans of Speed Racer. I guess I'm a fan of Speed Racer, but I don't know if I'm qualified. You know, I'll ask Trent if he's a fan of Speed Racer. We just saw Trent. But assuming Trent's a fan of Speed Racer, maybe I should let him talk, because he's kind of our movie guy. If he's there, though, just... I need to spread 30 beanies amongst the contestants. Because they all need to wear beanies. It's in Trent's contract. My son, if anything, he'd be like a nephew. You know? Wait a minute. Who else even is there? Nah, it's got to be Trent. He lost the beanie? Nah, don't worry. I got a whole stack of beanies. Obviously, I only have one. There's only one Trent beanie, so. Anyway, before we go to the segment, though, we have to make some claims for Trent. And then you can send counterclaims using !CC followed by your counterclaim. But we need some claims as to why Speed Racer is actually a really good movie. If anybody has any ideas, just to help Trent out. Because, you know, he's not always the best at articulating his thoughts quickly. And just as an example, there's a monkey in it. That's actually a thing he would definitely like. Okay. Yeah, that's our first claim. It has John Goodman. That's another really good point, actually. You guys are winning me over immediately. It has John Goodman. The 1960s anime is better is more of a counterclaim. The colors are sick. I think the third claim should just be colors! Exclamation point. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Oh, and then I might need to change this title to be shorter. The exact phrasing though is one person who thinks Speed Racer was the greatest movie of all time. I'm going to change it to Speed Racer fan versus haters. 30 haters versus Speed Racer fan. But just so you know, they do think it's the greatest movie of all time. And by that I mean Trent thinks it's the greatest movie of all time. And I've got his back on this one. I think he's right. Okay, it's time to get encircled, everybody. Let's see what these people have to say to Trent, a true movie buff. I just think soda's better without ice. I just think you should be dead. Music is bad and it's bad for you. What?
A sock on the door means a crime is happening.
Okay, but I don't really get where I am. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, I'm pulling fucking double duty today. How come I gotta be red? I want to be blue, actually. Yeah, I'm blue. I'm team blue. Everybody else is team red. Blue team, go. Is this is counting towards my hours? I don't know where Chris is. This is counting towards my hours. Doofus and I, you had the same thought as me. And my answer is it fucking better. Or I will riot. I don't care what a motherfucker here does to me. Don't let my still body confuse you. Look how fucking swole I am. I will fuck all of you up. I will fuck you up if this doesn't count towards my community service hours. Damn, I look good. Damn, I like how I look in this shot. There's a monitor, I can see myself. I feel like I look great. I need to do some crunches? What do you mean? This is one of those fucking bodybuilder like muscle packs. It's a 1-pack. That's all you need if it's a strong enough pack. 7 minutes? No, we changed it to 5. Fuck, it says 7, but it's gonna be 5. It better be. Well, anyway, there's no time for this shit. There's no time for this. I gotta take these haters out. Because my first claim is obviously true. And my first claim is that there's a monkey in it. Take that. Losers. There is? Oh. Hi, my claim is there weren't enough scenes with Kevin Spacey teaching Speed Racer how to count cards. It could have been a good film, if not for that. What the fuck are you talking about? Is Kevin Spacey even in it? Like, what the hell? Kevin Spacey's not in the film. And that's another big problem with it. Your argument is that, like, if someone's not in a movie, then that's a problem with the movie. I think Kevin Spacey should be in it. And for the time. Like, I understand since Speed Racer came out, he's become controversial. But at the time, he wasn't. He's a beloved actor. So I personally think it's a little crazy that he's not in it. Dude, you're trying to take Kevin Spacey. And I do kind of get your point. Because, like, yeah, at the time, he was one of the greats. One of the greats for sure. But since then, dude, he's become, like, I think he like molested the Queen's kids or something. That's not true at all, but he did do other stuff. Well, whatever. He did something fucked up. And you're trying to use that to say Speed Racer is bad. Meanwhile, there's a monkey actually in it. Like, what do you have against fucking monkeys? I don't have anything against monkeys. I mean, I don't think they can carry a film. Really. Tell that to fucking Curious George. The curious little monkey who had his own curious little movie. Tell that to fucking Ronald Reagan, who played a monkey or some shit and then became president. But no, he was in like a movie with a monkey. Same thing, dude. Fucking ridiculous. You call yourself a film buff? You don't even know the history of monkeys. And tell it to King Kong. He's a gorilla. A fucking monkey. Exactly. Tell it to Donkey Kong, who now has his own world at the Epic Universe. What have humans done that's so good? But we've been in more movies than monkeys. Prove that, dude. Fucking prove that. I feel like it's a non-controversial statement. We've been in more films than Monk.
Hold. You've been voted out by the group.
Okay, can I take this beanie off, please? Because oh, what the hell? Is there a soft cushiony landing? Oh, there is not. Should have read your contract, dude. No cushions. We pull no punches. There's no cushioning here. And also that we did set it to 3 minutes. We set it to 5 minutes because we're already down to 3 minutes. But we might have to shorten this even more. This might be more of like 4-minute timers. We'll figure it out together though. Serve up the next one. I'm not fucking scared. What? Me again?
Sonic feet, not Sonic, just his feet. Need Sonic feet, not Sonic, just his feet.
Fuck, I don't want to beat Gizmo. I agree with you. Can you turn into someone else, Gizmo? Can I water you? What happens if I water you? I turn into this guy. Oh, good. Because I don't mind killing this guy. You watered me before midnight, and I turned into this guy. Man, that's a huge come down, man. It's actually different rules for me. It's before midnight. What's your claim? It needed Sonic feet. It needed Sonic feet, not Sonic, just his feet. That's my claim. What the hell? Again, Sonic's not... Are Sonic's feet even in the movie? Well, Speed Racer wears shoes that I feel like are similar to Sonic. His helmet is red and white. That's a similar color to Sonic. I feel like in a sense his feet are in it. I just don't remember that even be... I mean, there's a monkey in it. Did you notice there's a monkey? Well, but yeah, the monkey doesn't have Sonic's feet. And the monkey's not Sonic. If you're going to have, character that's a creature, personally, I feel like it should be Sonic. You think that's true in any movie? Yeah, I think any movie that has a creature, it'd be better if it was Sonic. What about Alien? People talking about Alien earlier, would it be better with Sonic? Yeah, it would be. It'd be a superior film, the Alien film by Ridley Scott, if the alien was Sonic. You could still perform the actions of the alien, but burst out of a chest, and you could still have blood that decays people, but at the end of the day, if he was Sonic, it would be a more enjoyable film. And he could say, he could hit us with tons of attitude. What the fuck would Sonic even have to say? Thank you, Jesus.
Hold. You've been voted out by the group.
Okay, well look, I understand that maybe not everybody agrees with me, but I do think it's important to say that Sonic would really help in every single movie you could possibly be, and I really do mean... You guys did the right thing there. Because what he was saying was fucking insane. Okay. Bring them up, serve it up. Who's next? You don't have much time. We're almost out of time, I think. 1 minute. Is that really 2 minutes? This time slows down when we have these conversations. Or this timer's actually slow. Anyway, next person. Oh, goody. My claim is, why didn't Speed Racer bang the girl next door? You like a Disney villain? What's happening? Stop equivocating, answer my claim. Tell me if you're a Disney villain. I don't have to tell you that. Why didn't Speed Racer have sex? Didn't he kind of have... I always assumed he fucked the girl. There's a girl and I'm pretty sure they fuck. I mean, probably off camera because it's rated like G or something. The film is not rated G. You don't even know the film. Shut the fuck up. It's rated what I tell you it's rated. I can't talk like this. I can't talk like... If you're going to talk like this, then why are we even talking? It's rated fucking penis for fuck you. No, okay, look, we need to respect each other if we're going to have this conversation. How about you respect my fucking navel and lick my fucking belly button? Whoa, that's so fucked up to say. I will not do that. Can we settle down? No. Look, answer my claim, okay? Why didn't he bang his girlfriend? I'm telling you, he fucking did. You just don't have to show that shit. If do I have to show you that I fucked right before this segment? Because I'll show you the pictures if you need to. No. With who? Fucking a really hot girl. I did that off camera.
Okay, pause. That's time. Please wait in your seat.
Okay. Well, can I still see the photo? Oh, wait, are the pictures down here? I'm curious. Now we'll never get to see him. That's fine. I wasn't going to show him anyway. He didn't earn it. He straight up did not earn it. All right. Who else wants a piece of this today? Because I have a whole new claim for your ass. So y'all better get ready. Because I'm not afraid to bring the same level of ferocity to this type of debate that I've been bringing. There's nobody even over there. Just staring at an empty chair right now. You guys look stupid. You're just waiting here for me to destroy you. Anyway, my next claim is it has John Goodman. Fucking John Goodman is in it. Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. Speed Racer is just too fast, too furious for kids. It's all about the kids.
Man, you alright?
Well, I'm fine. I'd prefer not to be doing this. I'm pretty tired, but we must talk about it. We must.
You think it's just Fast and the Furious for kids? I think that's pretty reductive.
In what sense? It's bright colors, it's racing.
No. Look, you're disrespecting both films by saying that. Fast and the Furious is about street culture and car culture. Speed Racer is about a joyous expression of avant-garde, colorful art and speed. They both are about speed, but you can also but there can be two movies that are about a vaguely similar subject, like The Avengers and Sleepless in Seattle are both essentially about a group of rogue misfits.
Wait, no.
You get the point though. Like, just because it's got like one shared theme, it doesn't mean that it's about the same thing. And I think it's a pretty good point.
Well, you don't have to say it's a good point if it's a good point. Really though, really. It's racing movies. It's racers. You know, if Snidely Whiplash and his dog, that old racing show, if it had a movie, it'd be Fast and the Furious, but for kids. Okay? I don't even know what you're fucking talking. I'm too young. The Hanna-Barbera Racers cartoon. It's a similar level of quality. So I don't care what kind of argument you drum up about frenetic art, pop art. This isn't Andy Warhol we're dealing with. We're dealing with a product for teenagers adjusted for an even younger audience of kids. And if it's your favorite movie, I'm sorry. You need to evolve your taste.
No, enjoyment, favorite movie also, well, we should clarify this. Favorite movie is just about the movie that gets your rocks off the hardest.
Well, no, that's what?
The movie that makes you fucking just like kind of feel crazy, like specifically in your groin. That's your favorite movie. And like, it doesn't even mean sexual. It's just like the thing that titillates your entire groin is your favorite film. And the Speed Racer franchise accomplishes that perfectly.
It's not even a very sexual film.
Tell that to like the guy from Lost who's in it. And it's one of the few movies he even did. Because he had to quit acting because he was the Messiah of an island or something. And he looks good as shit in that. And also the other kid who doesn't seem to be in that much stuff anymore is young and looking good. And there's a monkey. And also John Goodman's in it. Even if you're an autosexual, then it's probably extra good. I'm just saying, like, it's like if you could fuck an airhead. That's what Speed Racer is. But with John Goodman. Why would fucking an airhead be good? No, like if you could fuck the concept of an airhead. Can you imagine what that'd be like? That balloon giving you dome, like in a psychedelic neon universe? Sorry, what's your argument here? You want to be filleted by the airhead balloon, and that's why Speed Racer is worthy for serious consideration as a good movie? Yeah, you articulated it perfectly because I articulated it so well the first time. No, I mean, I should re-articulate because what you said is so stupid. Is this, well, you think that's how you debate somebody? Is by disrespecting them? I feel like your argument itself is just, what can you even say? We're so far off even talking about what a movie is. What do you think is a quality of the movie that's actually worthy of serious consideration? John Goodman. I think John Goodman being in it makes it more serious. Because he's been in like King Ralph. He's been in like he's in like movies with John Candy and shit. Like he's a serious actor. He's been in I mean, I agree with you there. I don't love your choices. You know, he's been in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He's been in honestly innumerable serious contenders as cinematic masterpieces. Arachnophobia is not one of them. You're not. You're fighting me right now. You're not fighting chat. Well, if they're gonna say arachnophobia, is he even in that? Is he even? Of course he's in that, because he likes fun movies, which is not a crime. And just because something's fun doesn't make it mean it's for kids. A big fucking spiky dildo can be fun, and that's not something that's appropriate for children. What are you talking? Why would it be spiky? I'm just saying shit for kids. That's because it's.
Okay, pause. That's time. Please wait in your seat.
What were you? Can we get rid of him for the? Oh, shoot. I'm falling for sure. Oh.
He couldn't handle the ferocity of my debate. This guy thought he was making points. Oh, well, the direction he was pointing was down, it turns out. Okay. I have one final claim. He's winning you over. There's no mechanism for him to win. He can only lose. I want you all to think about that. There's no chance for any of you. There's only one thing you can do in this segment, and that's lose. All right. Who's next? Yeah, you. Or whoever. Any one of you. My next claim is colors. It's got 'em. Big time. Let's do this. The title was misleading. I thought this was the Fast and the Furious version of Breaking Bad. Why is everybody so confused about like what franchise this is, or like why is everybody comparing a movie to another movie? It's not a different movie. Comparing fiction is a classic way to even break down what fiction is. And I should know. Why? Because I'm a guy who owns a race car helmet. No one was more excited for this movie than me. A guy who wears a race car helmet all the time. Wait, you're not like a guy who does racing? You're not a race car driver? I certainly own a race car helmet. So everyone who thinks that they were excited for this, nuh-uh. I was the target demo. And I was deeply disappointed. Why does your race car helmet like open and close all the time? I mean, I'm just trying to get a good look at you. I absolutely have a race car bed. I'm a guy who has race car stuff. Have you ever driven like a race car? That's not important. The thing is, I am uniquely qualified to decide if this movie was good because I really like racing. Just because you really like it, that doesn't mean you're like the best person to comment on it. Like, I really like fucking, but I shouldn't grade my own sex. What? Anyway, my point is that I did think it was going to be Breaking Bad. Well, wait, if you're such a fan of racing, why did you need it to be like Breaking Bad? Because I'm also a fan of Breaking Bad. I also make meth. I'm a guy who likes race car things, and I make meth. Well, wait, you just wanted the two things that you identify with to be what the movie was? That's how it looked going in. But that's... Just because I fuck a lot doesn't mean every movie I need to see is a porn. You really are bringing up sex a lot. Is that... If you have it, good for you. What does that have to do with anything? Well, what does you being a race car product owner have to do with liking Speed Racer? I was legitimately excited both for the methamphetamine production aspects of the movie and the racing elements, and it delivered on neither. Well, but okay, by your own criteria, the movie had tons of colors in it, right? It was colorful. And everyone I know does meth, but I haven't had any yet. But doesn't that make you like colors more? It kind of, it sort of depends on, it's a number of factors. So my point is, it kind of was a meth movie. It's a movie that you probably would enjoy more on meth. Meaning it's basically Breaking Bad. What? No, just because you can watch a drug, you can take a drug and watch a movie doesn't mean, now you're equivocating. I don't think you even know what equivocating means. You're just a guy in a race car helmet who wants the whole world to work on his... Okay, see?
Hold, you've been voted out by the group.
What does that mean? I haven't been paying close attention, honestly. I can't see super well out of my race car helmet. Oh, okay, wait, am I still falling? I can't actually... He almost made it. He almost made it through the whole 5 minutes. At which point he would have faced the exact same consequence. There's only one way off this ship, and it's down. But once again, my powerful words have silenced another adversary. Let's see who's ready to step up to the plate. Good. I think speed is drugs and drugs is dope. So you're a fan of the movie. I do think drugs are good. Okay, so you think Speed Racer's good. I think Speed is good. And I did not think Speed was in the movie. I didn't get Speed from the movie. Just so I'm clear on what you're saying, you think you didn't, like, the movie didn't give you speed like the drug? Nope. So wait, sorry, you expected the movie to just be a drug? Yes. What do you think? Do you think all movies are just the thing that they're titled? Yes. So like Hotel Rwanda, you thought you were going to stay in a hotel? I did. And the hotel was very bad. That was violent and sad. And I wanted a good hotel. Okay. I kind of have some sympathy for this, actually, as a guy who also usually thinks a movie should be its title. It would be kind of sick if you, like, not to stay on hotels, but like if you saw Hotel Transylvania and it was a hotel. Now you're getting it. Because that'd be nuts. Like you're staying in like a Dracula hotel. And that's what the ticket was for. Now you're getting it exactly. However, I think our problem here is I don't associate speed with the drug. Obviously, that's a thing for sure. But it's more importantly, it's going fast in a car, which is clarified by the noun racer. I actually learned sentences recently. Wow, that's very good for you. It's pretty hard, but I learned them a little bit. And one of the things that you learn is there's types of words, and sometimes a word can actually modify another word. And in this case, because racer was one of the words, I'm not sure I'm following. Racer's what? Sorry, you'll never know.
Okay, pause. That's time. Please wait in your seat.
What do I don't, again, that's not my first language. It's actually English.
I'm still falling, but at a very fast rate. But I'm coming. I fucking beat everybody. That's all the claims. The clock has been zeroed out. And I hope you feel like you learned something, haters. Coming to a place just to shit on a different talented directing duo and/or one of them, I can't remember, is hard work. Making a colorful ass spectacle using, at the time, cutting edge technology that now sort of looks insane. But at the time was impressive and in its own way still is. My point is that I hope you figure out that this is good. That Speed Racer is good is my point. I hope you all think about how wrong you were and how I proved all of you wrong. And how the greatest movie of all time is actually Speed Racer. Because of the colors, and because of John Goodman. And because, of course, there's a monkey in it. None of you were able to refute those points. You were coming with that weak shit. And this is just not the place for that. This is a place where our opinions are forged in fire and falls. And you fell to my mighty words. We'll see you next time on another episode of Circle Jerk. What's this called? It should be called Circle Jerk. Because if you just left that, if you just like left that sitting there, you didn't call this segment Circle Jerk, I think you're crazy. Because that is a better title. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What's this? Why is there different music for the outro? Only I get to do that. Whatever. Great news, everybody. I'm out of the wall. Just for now. You're smiling? No, that's a grimace. It's a smile for me. Hello, guys. It's me, Peter Grimmon. It's good to see you all. I'm ready to read some news. What are we talking about today, Case? What's on your mind? It's not what's on my mind, Peter. It's what's on the mind of the world. Is that how you think of what you do here? Yeah. Yeah, that is how I think of what I do here. I feel like I look good in purple. It really offsets the undertone of purple in my face. Very under sort of a purple blue. Been told I look like a beautiful drowning corpse. You've been told you look like a beautiful drowning corpse? Yeah, like if that looked good. That's kind of how I... Like a pretty version of that, you know? Sorry, just adjusting my hair. Thank you, Card King, so much for the news subs. Subs? Thank you for the community subs. Which the term newsosphere threw me off. And also, because Case is so rude, and I don't think he thanked Shaggy for the tier 1... a gifted sub, or Graham CD for the 36 months. Shoot, did I not do those? I don't think you did, Case. And I don't think you thanked Nocturnassi for the follow. Yeah, but that was yesterday when I wasn't even streaming. Who knows if they're even around? And yet you claim to care about the news, but you don't follow the news of your own subs. Well, I'm going to talk about all the news that you submitted, because we're all pals here. We're all good friends of me, Peter. Quit telling people they're your friends, Peter. It's not how it works. They have to agree to be your friend. They will. You all will. Because I'm going to click on your articles. Like a friend would. Do you want some kind of thing you can do to send Peter away? What? That'd be kind of fun if I had like a mechanism to banish you. No, because I get to do my own thing too. I'm one of the guys. I'm gonna make that so that when you show up, you can be banished. Like a channel points reward? No, I might tie it to bits. I might monetize you, Peter. I might monetize your pain.
sending you away for a cost. And I'm the evil one? Oh, I never said you were evil. You're just gross. It's grossed me out that you live in my wall. You won't leave. I've asked you so many times. You just won't go. Just leave, man. Just get out of here. I know you don't mean that. I do mean it. No, you don't. Nah. No, what you're telling me is to hurry up and to read some of the news, which is what I'll be doing. Reading the news that you all sent. You can submit the news at the cream.team. See? Nobody's got a voice like me. I think people do. Skymer loves you. Thank you. I do need to hear that. I do need to hear that. Oh, I could have Crag kick you, Spartan style, into a hole. What? That can't be legal. I'm your employee. No, you're not. I don't pay you, Peter. You will. No, I won't. You don't work here. Come on. Oh my God. Fine. If you're here, then let's read some of the stories that chat sent over. But you should just leave, man. We can't be friends like this. We can never be friends now. Because of how bad you've been. You've been too bad. Why did I do that so bad? You're living in my wall, and you're not supposed to. And also the smells. And the rats. Oh, you're blaming the rats? Of course, you're blaming the rats for all your problems. No, I just don't want rats in my walls. That's where they live. You're saying, what you're saying is insane. But it's a mad world. Speaking of, FIFA cult hero and former Premier League ace Victor Ibarbo is claimed to have hospitalized a woman during sex, and his member is said to reach halfway down his leg. This is from the Daily Star. Would you be shocked to hear that this is a story from the Daily Star? Rats backwards is star. It's like fate. So do we even need to read this story? No. So let's read it. Ibarro left Watford teammate Alan Yam utterly gobsmacked during his first communal shower experience. The first time I saw Ibarro in the shower, honestly, I'd never seen anything like that in the shower in my life. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. It wasn't normal. It wasn't normal about this man, but everyone knows that. If you talk about him in Italy or anywhere. Sorry, I'm having sympathetic gagging reflex for some reason. You, Peter. Anyway, it's not normal. If anywhere you talk about him, it's not normal. He said it's not normal a lot. He was also a tall guy, about 1.9 meters tall, and honestly, it reached more than halfway down his leg. You know where we're all looking. I'm just doing a pants check. I hope the lady's okay. Let's just move on. Let's just move on from this story. It's weird to brag about hospitalizing a woman. You wouldn't brag if you had to send a lady to the ER because of your sexual dynamism? Ugh. You probably shouldn't say that, Peter. Hard or soft? It was halfway down. If it's halfway down his leg hard, that's still impressive, but also it's kind of confusing for other reasons. Well, if it's that long, it's not going to be able to stay up like this. It's going to be fucking lapping all around. Like a police baton and a broken wrist, you know? Sloppy. Why are you thinking about this so much? Because it's just the news. Okay. From The Guardian. Hot mic catches Putin and Xi discussing organ transplants and immortality. Live footage of private conversations between Russian president and Chinese leader aired at Beijing military parade. Oh, can we see a translated footage? Oh, come on. It's not even, there's no video? Because I speak the language of the wall, so it might translate whatever they're saying into just a vibe I can suss out. We can look it up at least. President Xi, Putin, immortality. Give me a video. Give me a video on this. From CNN. Will they play this for us? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh god, I hate Google. Okay. In the past, we used to say that very rarely people live past 70. But these days, at 70 years, you are still a child. Okay. Those who are 75, 76, they have better... In a few years with development of biotechnology, human organs can be constantly transplanted so that people can live younger and younger and even become immortal. The prediction is that in this century, humans may live to 150 years old. And that's coming up. I mean, that's from two of the most powerful men on the planet. So, they would know. I guess they'll be the first to have access to such a thing. I think like many powerful men throughout history. Powerful men. Oh, big, strong guys. Really big, strong guys. They might be wish casting a little bit. It's kind of a standard megalomaniacal thought that you'll be the first one to buck the trend of all of us turning into bones and dust. But I think it's still in their future. They don't have to worry. Well, it sounds like they're worried about that happening. Yeah, but they shouldn't worry about it. They should embrace the grave. What? You just got to embrace the grave. It's waiting for us all. It's a cold embrace. It's comforting. If you just allow yourself to succumb to it. You know what I mean, Peter? Are you threatening me right now? What is this? You could always just leave if I'm making you uncomfortable. Okay. Well, I'm very comfortable right where I am actually, so I'll keep reading. From the Daily Mall again. This morning, fans jeer, "This is complete nonsense," as girl who identifies as Pomeranian defends living as a dog influencer. Was this story designed in a lab to piss off conservatives? And also, where is the story? How is it all just ads? What is this website? Why is it like this? Okay, let me try this again, guys. I'm going to reload. I actually think a lot of conservatives would love to identify as Pomeranian. You know that girl? Big J-Dub, I hope you really do. Because I'd love an insider scoop. God, this website really is just awful. Holy shit. Guess there's a video? Can we even full screen this? Okay, this is insane how this looks. Okay, that's an ad. We're going to try to full screen this. It's not working out.
Dog energy is also related to
okay, there we go.
Which is a person who likes to wear ears and tail as an aesthetic. I personally started identifying a year ago, actually. It came across my TikTok feed and I fell in love instantly.
And so why did you choose to be a Pomeranian? What was it about that breed?
Okay, so
the hosts are asking the hard questions.
when I was little, I remember being obsessed with like the cutest dog in the world. I used to have like the calendars and see them all around in the mall and everything. And I was like, wait, Pomeranians are so cute. And since I'm short, it kind of just works.
Don't do my voice. Sorry, I was just saying, okay. It seems a little less, I don't know, the headline is a little more salacious than when you just see the dog influencer, and it's just like a youngish girl in Pomeranian ears. I think people get a little too hung up on the word identify, and, you know, it gets their backs up, and they're like, not in my schools or something. But you know what would really silence this Pomeranian influencer is not writing stories about them and giving them tons of free press. So I guess good for her is actually the takeaway here. Good for her for getting attention for, as Chad is pointing out, her probably dog fetish content. Dog person fetish. I don't know the right fetish to reference here, but it seems like one of them. She was just trying to look cool in front of the other dogs. And I think she succeeded. Nothing impresses a dog more than getting onto, I'm assuming, some BBC morning show or whatever that was. Does The Guardian have their own network? Who knows? Questions that will never be answered. But maybe we can answer this in the form of a headline. What is jet belly and how to milk your gas in your plane seat if you need a mid-flight toot? Don't be confused by this video that's auto-playing about Jeffrey Epstein. This is about plane gas. To get to the bottom of this phenomenon known as jet belly, the Post spoke to Dr. Brennan Spiegel, who knows exactly what they're talking about. It's a nickname for bloating. Even though airplane cabins are pressurized, they don't fully match sea level, so your intestines inflate just a little bit. Just like when I go to Jimmy John's. Soon as I enter the establishment, my intestines instinctually grow a couple of inches to make room for smooth passage of the roast beef and cheese sandwich I'm about to slide down my throat like a snake. It really doesn't help clarify what this article is about, Peter. Just so you know. In a 1969 study, researchers found that abdominal gas in 18 military men who agreed not to fart during a simulated fight more than quadrupled as the altitude climbed from ground level to nearly 30,000 feet. Much like when I literally just opened the door of any brick and mortar Jimmy John's. Okay, yes, I get it. You get gassy at Jimmy John's. No. As I enter, before I've even eaten, the body is amazing what it will predict. And it generates just space for me. Simple in-seat movements can make a big difference. To do it, place your hands about 2 or 3 inches below your belly and press gently and firmly. Then start massaging toward your right side in the direction of your right hip bone. Oh, my right side. It's tightening over here. It's trying to move some gas over. Chunk it down. Tetris your gases. You want to Tetris your gases, Case? You know, we have a lot of comments to get to. I haven't been doing comments all stream. So I'm just going to ignore what you're saying and do that. I don't have 150k channel points anymore, or I'd bribe you to do a 24-hour stream. Damn, 150. If you spent all 150k, I might have to. 24-hour all DJ C4, that will drive people insane. 24-hour all encircled stream. 24 hours of an encircling. Playing TES Arena. Wait, what's TES Arena? I probably know, but I can't remember. Trump order military flyover to drown out the Epstein victims' pressure. Yeah, it feels like everything he's doing is to drown out Epstein something. Rick is ending starvation in Gaza. The dead don't starve. And that's on fleek. Now you're sounding like an influencer, love the hate. You should contact the certain governments outside of the U.S. or in the U.S. actually. Google used to have the motto, do no evil. That is long gone. They did literally change it, I think. I think they actually just knocked that out of the... Oh, Elder Scrolls Arena. Okay. I haven't played that at all, actually. Anyway, Bonsai Bullfrog, you're correct. I just think that's not their motto anymore. Now it's sponsored, actually, I think is their motto. I can't quit you. You miss Crumb? That can't be right. And you still miss Crumb. Okay. Oh no, I broke it again. Oh, I didn't break it. I fixed it. Thank you for all the comments. Someday I'll get better at actually clicking on them as they come in. Sorry, I was just massaging all the gas around, so I didn't even pay attention. It's in my lower third quadrant now. But I'm ready to push it all the way out if you want proof of concept here. I really don't. I don't. You can do that in wherever you go. OTM Shanks 99, thank you so much for the follow. And if you want to follow the course of my gas, just follow the tips of my fingies as I massage my way down my intestinal tract. That is one of the worst follow callouts I have ever heard, Peter. But not the worst. I don't know off the top of my head. We do a pretty bad job around here with a lot of things. Okay. Let's do one more story. And you can pick, Peter. Oh, goody. Let's see. What sounds the most fun to me? Peter G. D. How many words can end with E? Oh, okay. This should be helpful for you, Case. What does cum taste like? A medical expert explains how healthy semen tastes. This is what you picked, Peter? There was a long list of news, and I got tired, and this is what my mouse ended on. You followed a guy on Twitch, but he never led me anywhere. Been standing in my living room with snacks for 3 hours. I'm so sorry. Just hit him up in the Twitch DMs until he comes and picks you up. Because that's just rude. Amen, brother. Let's get back to cum taste. Ugh, stop saying that. I think we can't say that. I think we can, and I think we did. And honestly, Case, it's just not gross. It's just science. It's just science. I was trying to set Chet up because I want to be my pal. Does it not count if I say it? Science?
Science. Science eyes.
I was tempted to leave him hanging because I am also getting pretty tired of walking by his wall hole. Things that come out of Peter's wall hole are... I don't know what it is. I don't think it's science. I don't think it can be explained by science. One of the few things. Maybe someday we'll get there. But fine, I can't deny that someone said the word, and thus I have been summoned to inform you of the important scientific discoveries of the day. And unsurprisingly, today's main scientific discovery does seem to be about Siemens. Well, you know, as long as we cover it in a mature way, chat, it doesn't have to be silly and gross. That's true. It can actually be quite serious if you think about it. Because really, it's all about health. And maybe it's about time we stopped treating guys' little cummies like there's some kind of silly thing that they squirt out of their dinghies. Maybe we could take it a little seriously for once. Science is normal, exactly. Anyway, what does cum taste like? Let's find out by just reading this article. I mean, it's basically a scientific article about cums. Ask a room full of people, what does cum taste like? And well, as it's funny as some looks, you'll get a wild range of answers from accidentally swallowing seawater to salty and gloopy. That is a popular answer. Others might be a bit more creative in their response. Case in point, Reddit have described it. Reddit itself have described it as sweet and sour, having a bleach-like or antiseptic, can I say that? Antiseptic quality to it. And even going so far as to compare it to soggy McDaniel's fries. Jesus Christ, that's so unfair. I've tasted soggy McDonald's fries, and hey, they're not that bad. They're just a little wet. It's just the mouthfeel that's off. The taste is fine. And also gross. Some of us eat tons of pineapple. Religiously. Even though we get canker sores like a motherfucker from it, we do it for our cums. So some of us, it probably tastes fine. The bottom line, there's no definitive answer. We also ask, are there any rules on what the good stuff tastes like? We're all aware of the pineapple myth. What? Well, we're just throwing words like myth around? I thought this was a scientific journal, Cosmopolitan, the news science website. If it's a myth, then why don't you prove it using the Pythagorean method of cums? Anyway, what is this? What the hell's happening here? What the fuck is this? Wait, what?
I'm the Sex and Relationships Editor at Cosmopolitan.
I'm Ita O'Brien. I'm an intimacy coordinator, and we are going to be reviewing a few scenes that I have worked on.
And the first scene that we're going to look at is...
I'm getting distracted. I gotta focus. I'm sorry. They were just jamming a bunch of stuff on their crotches, and I couldn't tell what was up. Anyway, they're really burying the lead here. Several fluids combine with sperm to make semen, and each influences the taste. The sperm pass through the vas deferens and into the ampulla, where an antioxidant that develops in mushrooms is produced. This may give semen a slightly mushroomy taste. That's fucking obvious. It's coming out of a thing that looks like one. I've always said that about penises. I'm one of the few guys who noticed that. They look like a mushroom. So that adds up. The ampulla adds fructose, which is Latin for fruit stuff, which may create a sweeter taste. When someone ejaculates, more bodily fluids are added from the prostate gland and seminal vesicles, which can again alter the taste and smell. It has a bleach-like smell due to alkaline content. She also says healthy semen is usually cloudy, white, or gray. That can't be right. Gray is okay. Gray's okay? Are you sure, Chita? Yeah, it can come out sort of looking like the mottled skin of a zombie. And that's fine. Because death comes from life. And life comes from death. Alright, shit, I might be malfunctioning today. That's fine. AI has hallucinations or some shit. She also says healthy semen is usually cloudy. Oh, we read that. So what's the good taste, though? Strong tasting vegetables and cauliflower like broccoli, garlic, and caffeine may make semen taste or smell unpleasant. So, sorry, Italian cuisine, which I put too much garlic in, said my ex-wife. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Whereas pineapple, oranges, and other sweet fruits make it taste sweeter. This is largely due to how the enzymes in the food break down and affect proteins, thus impacting the smell and taste. Being hydrated and dehydrated also has an effect, because if you're too dehydrated, it blasts out like pepper. And that's just science. So, moral of the story. Pound fucking pineapple juice. Glug, glug, glug. Drink fucking, only get cranberry sauce like you're having a UTI. Whenever you go out with your friends, get cranberries and vodka, dude. And also, drink water all day. Otherwise, you're going to be blasting out dangerous, impregnating puffs of smoke like some kind of alien spore cloud. And nobody wants that. And frankly, that is just science. And I've been working on my outros, so I'm going out strong by not referencing that I'm doing an outro. Exactly.
Calculus and science eyes.
Whoa! Guys, I got a call from Kendall right at the end of Chet's segment. Let's call her back. Because something happened with the phone connection. But I gotta let her know she's on stream. Hello? Kendall, if you're there, I can't hear you. And also, you're on stream. But you're silent. Maybe my phone's broken, or yours. Anyway, if you can hear me, just call me back. Can Chet talk to the ABC mouse? I don't know if that's in their particular influencer program currently. Okay, we have 3 more segments to get to before we can get out of here for the day. So we better get to it. And we better get to learning, because it's how to do things with Jeb Nugget. Let's find out together. Oh, hi. It's me, Jeb, reading all the hurtful things you have to say every time I show my new face. That I've explained was surgically altered after I smashed it headfirst into the bottom of a 50-foot well. But yeah, if you want to bring that up as a negative, then great. My pain is your pleasure, I guess. I didn't realize this was a Hellraiser chat. Yeah, I went there. What? Oh, sorry, Daddy. My daddy's here and he's dead and he's in the wood. Oh, jeez. Also, though, what?
I've explained this story to you, Dad. You just don't have a good memory anymore on account of your ghostification. Right? Not my Jeb. God. You know, I don't come to the bank factory that you work at and remember my first beer. Shoot. How do I read a book on how to stop hecklers, but I forgot some of the advice. That's why it's important that we brush up on things, which is what we'll be doing today. Specifically, you know, actually, I don't know if we have any new ones in the chat. So you can, if you want, go to the cream.team to submit some how-tos. But today, I guess I get to kind of pick my own poison here. So maybe what I'll look up is how to stop hecklers, because it seems like we've got some negative, you know, Nancy's, whatever, in the chat. How to stop heckler. I'm sure this will give me some good results. If I just search how to stop heckler on YouTube. Oh, okay, here's how we stop one, apparently.
We're gonna grow.
Apparently this is how to stop a heckler. Great news, everyone. I found it right away.
For our economy, we're gonna make our country more secure. We'll strengthen our families.
Hello, mister.
And most importantly, we will...
Hello, Riri. Guys, follow Riri. She's on Twitch as well. An XG4 friend. I don't know her because I'm Jeb Nugget, but Case always has great things to say about her.
Most importantly, we will live up... Most importantly, we will live up to our character as a nation.
I need your help. There are thousands of
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Every single day.
That's why we're here.
President, please use your executive order to halt deportation for all 11.5 undocumented immigrants in this country right now.
What we're
we
trying.
agree that we need to pass comprehensive immigration reform.
Let him speak.
You have a power to stop deportation for all undocumented
Actually, I don't. And that's why we're here.
I need your help.
Okay.
Stop deportation! Stop deportation!
Thank you. All right. What I'd like to do... No, don't worry about it, guys. Okay, let me finish. Let me... How about... these guys don't need to go. Let me finish. I respect the passion of these young people because they feel deeply about the concerns for their families.
What?
Now, what you need to know when I'm speaking as President of the United States and I come to this community is that if, in fact, I could solve all these problems without passing laws in Congress, then I would do so. But we're also a nation of laws. That's part of our tradition. And so...
Oh. I need to say that there's laws. Okay. It's illegal to be mean to me. Stop it. I'm Jeb, and nobody's questioning that. And if they did, that's a crime. It's illegal. So quit it. That was really helpful, actually. I feel like I learned a lot. I think you took the wrong message from that, Jeb. Oh, also, I have to gesture to being nice to you. I'm taking what you're saying seriously. I understand my face looks totally different after I smashed it at full terminal velocity into the bottom of a dank stone well that was totally dry, just turning my face into not even Play-Doh, just a viscous goo. I understand I look different, but I have to go to Congress to change my face back. Got it.
That's cheese. Listen up, Jack. Biggs of 91 just mama jammed 500 shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. That's how it's done. Stop them with logic, then hit them with facts. Works every time.
Thank you so much. See? All you need to
to learn most things in the world is listen to 1 to 2 presidents, and you'll just figure it out. So, you know, the next time you hear a president talking, just do whatever they say. That's what I think, at least. And I'm glad that we could learn together today. Something so useful. And you know what? While we were learning that valuable fact about how you guys can't be mean to me because I destroyed you with facts and reason, we had a couple more how-tos submitted. It looks like there's some pretty great ones. Here's how to spot a fake person instantly. Well, because I just showed you how real I am, I won't take that personally. That's fine. Because we're learning about a different thing than me, which is a fake person. So let's see. Let's just see how to spot them. It's 7 minutes long, so I might not be able to watch the whole thing. But we'll watch some of it.
Brainidos presents How to Spot a Fake Person Instantly. We all have some degree of self-interest. No one's perfect, and it's natural. However, fake people, in addition to being self-interested, are inauthentic. What's on the inside doesn't match the outside.
These could all be AI.
These
That's a great point,
individuals
Riri.
are often so busy trying to make themselves look better to others that they don't even realize they've developed behaviors or attitudes that are not congruent with who they really are.
Oh.
Like with everything else, the truth eventually comes out. Getting involved with fake people can end up in disappointment. So keep an eye out for these 9 signs of a fake person.
Let's speed it up.
Number 1, they are attention seekers and people pleasers. Fake people are often people pleasers. They're full of insincere compliments. They have no problem faking interest in you. Simply ingratiate themselves. That desire to be liked fuels most of their actions. So they pretend to like all the same things you like, just so that they can be included. Number 2, they are big braggarts. Phonies love to brag about themselves. So once they think they've got you hooked, they won't stop hyping themselves up. This is likely because they want to impress you. Phony people are usually phonies because they're insecure. To hide that, they boast, show off, name drop, and go on and on about their talents.
Okay, what's great about this is when you get to see a good quality you have, because I've literally never bragged about anything, ever. I know I've got problems. And I'm probably one of the most honest guys ever I'm incredibly upfront and really authentic about how bad I am. And I think that's honestly really, it just shows that, you know, I don't ever misrepresent myself because I'm so good at that.
And everything else they're good at. They're never at a loss for stories that show you just how awesome they are. People like this are really self-absorbed, and it'll soon become evident that they aren't concerned about you at all. In fact, they're too wrapped up in their own narrative to care about anyone else. Number 3, their body language and words don't match. A fake person may fake wanting to know or learn about something or someone. For example, they may say, "How fascinating," as you describe your vinyl record collection, but they've got their nose buried in their phone and their feet facing an exit. If you're ever in doubt about whether to believe what they say versus what you see their body doing, always remember that the hips don't lie, and phonies typically don't think about faking this part of their behavior.
Oh.
Number 4.
Wait, okay. Chat, I just hope you know. Honestly, for real. I'm interested in what you have to say, and I've never faked that for a second. Okay? My hips they're turned to the side because that's a normal way to do this. See? I'm listening to each and every one of you. And that's another reason why you know I'm the real Jeb. Because why would I fake this? You know? Let's keep going. This is pretty valuable stuff.
Exaggerate and lie. You know those people who always have to one-up others? If you got a promotion, they also just got a promotion, and they're expecting to get another one by the end of the year. If you earn $20 an hour, they earn $25. They always have to be better than you. In their efforts to make themselves look important, they often come off as pompous and self-centered. If you're
Riri, that's ridiculous. I have hips. Are they thin? Yes. Have I had to have surgery on them to expand my hip bone because they became fused and were also hollow? No. No, I got a second opinion. And I have human hips. That's what the doctor determined. Look, we get it. Be real. Keep your body in a natural position. You know? Just chill. Be yourself. And never fucking lie. And also probably curse a little bit. I don't fucking lie to you guys about anything. It's just me and my dead father here. Yeah, everything's fine. Let's learn how to forge a simple J-hook, okay? Thank you, Matt Liddell. I'm going to read this. Jeb, you are great just the way you are, buddy. Just send the haters to the wood. One step ahead of you, right, Dad? What do you mean by that? Just kidding. Who knows why you're in there? Who knows what happens to people who really disappoint me? Wait, what were you saying? My memory is pretty bad because I'm a ghost. Nothing, but you are dead and in the wood. Oh, man. Riri, no, I'm saying I didn't. You guys are taking the wrong... Were my hips in the wrong position? I feel like you're not hearing me out. I'm a normal guy. You're just not listening to me. It's crazy. Let's learn how to forge a J-hook. I can't eat a guy. I'm not a snake. What am I supposed to unhinge my jaw and eat my whole dad? Or whatever you do to eat? Okay, let's learn how to forge a J-hook. We're getting distracted by fake guys, which I'm not. So let's just learn how to form a J-hook. Okay?
Blacksmiths, we tend to acquire lots of little scrappy bits of material. And if you're a new blacksmith, a great place to use some of these materials is making simple hooks.
There we go.
So
now
today,
we're back to good old Americana.
A simple J-hook.
See, he's got stiff hips. I trust
I'm
him.
starting with a piece of 3/8 diameter round bar that's about 8 inches long. I want to start today's hook project with a finial on the end that we will use to hang the hook from, and then we'll move down.
Well, how do you heat up that thing?
Portion.
I feel like I'm missing steps. I don't know how to heat up metal. Why is this so satisfying to watch? Is he making an arrow? I just never heated up metal, guys. You know, Riri, the size is always, it's really hard to guess inches. Did you know an iPhone is 12 inches long? I swear to God. Oh, look at him go.
Using a bolster helps give you a nice, clean, punched hole. Now we'll turn it around and work on the hook end.
Okay, maybe we jump ahead a little bit. Whoa! Oh, shoot, I missed a big part of it because now it's a hook. But my guess is the way he got here is with hammering.
One advantage to working with round bar is if things don't line up, you can twist it and nobody will ever know.
Oh, but we know. We all know something's wrong. What the heck? He's got so many tools.
Just a little bit of filing to clean up the finial really adds a touch of class.
Oh, shoot, it is looking really classy.
Then a real light heat just to get it warm enough to melt some beeswax.
What? What is
then
that?
we have a nice simple J hook. This is an ideal hook for hanging your coat on, maybe hanging your shop apron up on the shop wall, or just hanging your hat on.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
it's a very functional item, and this is a great learning project for a new blacksmith. Make a whole bunch of these before you move on to anything else. You get to practice isolating material for the finial, drawing tapers, simple scrolls, bending hooks over the horn of the anvil.
Wow.
Lots of skill development in this project.
I mean, look, he's obviously a craftsman. You know, we all pick our own path. I chose the wood. As did you, Daddy. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, you're dead and you're in it. Right. Oh, yeah. Right. So, you know, we both chose wood in a sense. Did I choose this? Why can't I remember? Stop worrying about it. Look, we had some contentious moments today, but we learned a lot. And I have legs. I'd like to point that out. So, I'm a human creature. Just like all of you. And we all swallow foods and have feelings. There's hips attached to this. Obviously. It's a super chill wood place. And he's a metal guy. So it's just different vibes. Well, we all learn together. And don't make me teach you a lesson. you learn a lesson. You know what I mean? Because you're actually never too old to learn a new trick. I'll be back next time. Bye-bye. What is up with our musical intro? That's right, cheer for me wildly, live studio audience. Thank you. I'm, of course, Ralph Munchcut, here unfortunately cursed to still debate the alive Crumb, who's also here. Congratulations, Crumb, on making it through another day. Just leaving me hanging like usual. Cold stare from a cold soul. What can you do? He's here, though. You can see him. And he's fine. You're fine, right? Say something for the people with your voice that you have. Crumb? Okay, he just doesn't feel like it today. I guess he legitimately doesn't feel like it for some reason. That's upsetting. Crumb. What the fuck? The president was talking earlier, so I know you're capable of it. Let me just check the back end of Crumb's contract to talk. Well, 1 second. Are you? Yeah. What's the deal? Are you being mad today? Are you being pissy today? What's the problem? Speak, you son of a bitch. Can Biden talk to me? Biden, what's wrong with Crumb? Are you fine, Biden? Yeah, I'm talking to the president right now. Okay, so that clarifies things a little bit.
Case Blackwell said he's fine.
See, the president's talking, so what's your excuse, Crumb? What's your problem? Are you going to talk to me? You know, this is so unsettling. Normally, this segment isn't like this. Normally, we're very relaxed here. But this man is just a wall of silence today. He's not out of tokens because he's speaking of his own volition. For sure. What? What is your problem? Guys? Let me just double check something. Maybe his mic's not working. Maybe the problem is just that his microphone isn't working. Okay, I'm experiencing some tech. Okay, we're going to restart this. 1 second. 1 second, everybody. We're going to reset. I'm going to resubmit the last one of these that was sent. Hold. It was literally working yesterday. I mean, by that I mean your voice, because you wouldn't shut up. Crumb. Hello? Nothing? You son of a bitch. You don't even deserve your vocal cords, not voice box. Well, look, obviously all of us are really disappointed in how Crumb's behaving right now. But I guess we'll just press bravely onward. Despite him being suddenly a mute after not shutting up for years. Madness. Okay. Just gonna test this one more time. Why? Why not? Oh, wait, I should test this. What? You know what? It says it's working. It literally says that it's working. Yeah? Munch my crumb bum. I'm ordaining the words that crumb would, that this thing would say. And yet it's not speaking. We're gonna try a different speaker. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I guess if everybody wants to just... Oh, there we go. It's experiencing errors. Okay, we're gonna close this. Hello. Reopen. I can't believe I can't believe you're being this difficult today, Crumb. Honestly. Making work for everyone else as usual. Okay. Got anything to say to me? You bastard? No? Still? How is that possible? Does this one still work? All right, you know what? Fine. If you're gonna be a little baby about this, you don't want to talk either, Mr. President? Just nobody wants to talk today? That's so sad. It's honestly so sad if you think about it, that they don't want to talk. I just don't know why. I don't know why everybody's giving me the silent treatment. I don't know what I did. I've been nothing but kind to these people. To the former president.
Case Blackwell said test.
Well, what the fuck? Why did he talk now? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe for...
Lily says he said we have been infected with the Kruma 25 virus.
Maybe just for today, here's what we try. If that one's working, we just gotta, maybe Crumb needs to find a new voice just for the day. So, that should be doable. Okay. One second, everybody. What the fuck? Why is this so complicated? There it is. Okay, this has to work. This has to work. All right. Boom. What are you trying to say, Mr. President? You're lucky that I'm even calling you that. Illegally, I don't have to because now you're not. And now you're not even talking. And now he's not even talking. He's fine. He's just being moody. But so is the president, apparently. Everybody's just in a nasty mood today. And they're being rude as hell. And I think that's unfortunate. Hello? I didn't do anything. I've just been being a really good guy to everybody, like usual. But everybody's being so rude. I don't understand. I don't know. Why is the other one now misbehaving? Okay, look, we can't do this all day. You know, I'm not Captain America.
Listen up, Jack. Nobody greedy, just Mama Jam, percent bits, percent shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this, percent message at your motor strip, percent.
What? That is not what I needed you to say. Okay? We're gonna try that again. Because that's nuts. Whatever you just said is nuts. Out of nowhere, the president is just chiming in with his nonsense.
Livin' Sleazy said your pubes are tiny munch.
Your pubes? Who knows if you even have them anymore, you old man? Is that a thing you lose when you're old enough? I don't know, on account of my affliction of being an immortal god, essentially. Crumb, if you're gonna say stuff, could you say anything that makes any sense? It's not Robbie Love.
I decided I'll wait for you to come to me, Munch. I know you will be joining me soon.
Great, you stole the voice from the president, you son of a bitch. How could you do that? Claiming to be a Democrat, but you're stealing the voice of your de facto party. Yeah, I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared if you say boo. Great. Now Crumb has lost his mind so hard he's speaking with the voice of the president. Or not. Or not. Or I guess not. Or I guess...
Munch my crumb bomb.
What? Why are you talking now?
My cum tastes like Mountain Dew and lottery tickets.
Jesus Christ, there's no way your cum tastes that cool. Bet it tastes like dust mites and like spilled...
This is the voice of God, Roddy here.
That's all you gotta say? Because I was about to say your cum tastes like spoiled grenadine. I don't even know if it spoils. But I bet it tastes like that in mothballs, you son of a bitch. You know what we're debating today? Do you even know? I'm actually asking. Do you know what we're
Munch is the worst help desk guy ever.
Really? Because I feel like I fixed your voice and then you defixed it to steal another man's voice because you used to sound like a tiny child idiot, which is accurate.
Your existence is an error. Your mama munched the access and got pregnant with you.
Was she munch? Munching on fucking excellence is what happened. Probably some kind of pregnancy encourager, some kind of ancient Assyrian root that she munched on and to give birth to me. Anyway, today we're debating the more effective propaganda, Chinese or Israeli. Hey, congratulations, Crumb. You know what? You go ahead and take Israeli. I'm going to give that one to you because I feel like... You just boo me again? What do you have to... You know what? If we have a mod that doesn't mind making that debate...
Get in the wall, Munch.
I will. I'm doing it at my own pace because it's important to prepare for events, okay? You want me to go in there all haphazard, wheeling and dealing, throwing my soul key all over the place? No, you got to prepare the wall, all right? You got to be smooth with it. You can't just be jumping in on everything, okay? Ladies and walls, man, you got to treat them the same. Game, baby. If we have a mod that can make that debate, I'm on the side of Chinese propaganda. Obviously, I think American propaganda, number one, of course. Second only to Rennerton propaganda, which isn't even propaganda. It just happens to be the truth, and everybody likes it so much they think it's propaganda. But yeah, Chinese are pretty good at it. Go!
Oh.
What are you even saying? Look, say what you will. Ask
Munch lost a circle jerk yesterday.
Everybody wins in a circle jerk, all right? Not the type that we do here. Everybody gets incinerated but me. I would say the proof of my victory is in the fact that I am still standing. And ask any of the other guys I talk to. Speaking is still standing, regardless of my occasional disagreements and or non-munchleration treaties that I've signed with certain Asian governments. I have to admit the Chinese have a pretty effective propaganda machine, evidenced by the fact you might notice one country getting a lot less hate lately than the other country, okay? Not everybody loves China, but I feel like currently there's a lot stronger opinions about the country that you're defending. And what do you have to say about that, Crumb? Huh? Go ahead and try to square that circle.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you are. There you go. He's admitting it. He admitted. Because there's nothing you can say.
Can you go into the wall already? The Devo has been playing Zombie by the Cranberries on all the speakers in hell for 10 days straight, and it's driving me insane.
If they had the... That's your defense of Israeli propaganda? You son of a bitch.
I can't remember anything, can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside, I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops me now that the war is through with me. I'm waking up. I cannot see that there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain. Now hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
Which time? Okay, look, you made some good points at the end there. You did make some
Robbie
good...
Love will skate in your shoulder up your colon and around your upper intestines.
That is the kind of thing Robbie Love does, actually. But you've never even met Robbie Love, because I know him and he never talks about you. But you know what he will be talking about? My endless march to victory. Oh! A well-earned victory from me, not de facto because the other option is so despised that even I won, is what my haters would say, not me. I did a great job, and that's evidenced by yet another fucking huge victory.
Why don't you like reggae? And Tarquin likes reggae, Mary Berry likes reggae, so why don't you like reggae? Well done.
You are even harder to understand now. Ever since you decided to do this little impression of yours, Crumb.
You need to jab me is the answers.
Everybody on the stream sounds like fucking Joe Biden now. Surrounded by Joe Biden energy 24/7.
See how I made Munch my tech support bitch.
Oh, well, my support is purely technical in that I do not support you at all. So you are getting supported on a pure technicality.
Munch loved Netanyahu so much he signed bombs.
I don't even know what you said. But if it had to do with bombs, the only thing I bombed...
Israeli and your mom in hell.
I support my mom's sexual decisions. That's not an insult.
Shared Mackle has been called in.
You know, the real joke there is that you're fucking like a 16,000-year-old woman. So, I'm glad she's getting it in. Take that. Top that.
Did Munch just say he's a communist?
No, I said they got good propaganda. The propaganda game is pretty good. They're even shining up communism to sound better than incredible, fair, egalitarian capitalism with zero restrictions on massive companies and all of their holdings, with the full accumulation of propaganda of capital to the top. Capital excellence, where it should go, to the best. Exactly. See, he agrees. Okay, that's probably all the time we have. That was...
Alright, we're scanning the scene in the city tonight. We're looking for you to start up a fight. There's an evil feeling in our brains, but it's nothing new. You know, it drives us insane. Running on our way, hiding, you will pay. Dying 1,000 deaths. Running on our way, hiding, you will pay. Dying 1,000 deaths. Come on now, searching, seek and destroy. Searching, seek and destroy.
You didn't even know all the lyrics. I'm supposed to be impressed? Whatever. Another win for me. Doesn't even matter what you say.
Munch is munching some communities.
I feel like I heard the word come and I don't know the context, so I'm just going to err on the side of caution and not reply. Hopefully our credits are back on. Thank you very much.
Bringing to Jeb is the answer.
Jeb? That's how I know you've lost your mind. Saying Jeb has the answers. That's all the time we have. We'll see you soon. Thank God our credits are back. Jesus Christ. Do you stop stepping on all my lines? Yeah, I know this is technically, there's no lines, but if I'm saying something, you should treat it like an actor saying a line, okay? Because that's how valuable everything I say is. Sanity the way you talk.
To trish your farts, Munch, it feels really good.
What? My farts feel good? Did you say my farts feel good?
Come.
Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I am done. They really got to get, he's got to get in that wall. Because I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I never entirely knew what they were doing, but I really don't know what they're doing anymore. Okay, we have one more segment to get through before we're out of here for the day, and that is the streets. We are sending it to the streets. Let me just set one thing up before we do that. Man. Hopefully. Well. Maybe it's not working anymore. Oh. Hopefully the trip opinions thing is working. Because the stream is a little kind of misbehaving today. Anyway, if it's not, we'll figure it out. Either way, Trip's a pro. I'm sure he can handle it. It's time for Trip on the Streets. Right about one thing, Case. I am, in fact, a total pro. I could pull an opinion out of a blade of grass. I've probably done that, actually. I've talked to some pretty weird things around here, which brings me to the point that you can type !trip to send me an opinion. And through the great cosmic fog of thoughts, it will penetrate the streets, enter the mind of some random thing or person, and I will then talk to it. I've come to accept that that's how this works. And I'll keep working for you by responding to these opinions out here. Let's see who's up first. Let's talk to whoever this is. Looks like a friendly guy. You've got an opinion for me? Test. Testing. It's working. The mic's working. 1, 2, 3. Test, test. You're on. Test. Yeah, I get it. Test. What do you think of him? Him. What do you think of the wrestler Test? Oh. He's a big guy? Yeah, he was. R.I.P. Huge physique. Okay. Great. Strong start. You see how I got that opinion out? Just like that. Let's see what this guy thinks about it. Yes, you there. Hello there. Hi. I'm a big Bush man for a big Bush fan. Come get all bushy with me, Trip. Get inside me, Mr. Bush. Get in. Yeah, I'm looking for an opinion more so. My opinion is get inside me. I'm a Bush guy. Do you wanna? Well, why? Why any of that, Bush guy? Well, you live in a bush, and I'm a Bush guy. I also like to have sex. Was that clear? I was picking up on that. So, look, was it a bit of a pickup line? Yes. But did it work? I'm putting it out there. You can say no. No. Okay. What was wrong with my approach? Just, I don't know. You just kind of came up rambling about bushes and then immediately transitioned into getting inside me. Well, I know I'm saying get inside me. Not me getting inside you. Was that clear? Yes, I picked up on that. So if you had to rate the main issue with my approach? Too aggressive. Okay. And insane. Well, that's a harder note to take. Because what do you mean? That could mean so many things. Just hard to follow. Hard to follow why. Why? It left me asking why too much. For me to want to have sex. Ooh, thoughts on burning bushes. If you're not God, then why are you even bothering? You could just start a fire by accident. Don't burn your bushes. Unless you're trying to send a point to Moses. All right, that's fair. As a proud Christian man, I agree. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll try again. Where's his nose? Must have lost it in a bush. That's not even a joke. Okay. Yes. Who else would love to give an opinion to old Trippy B? Okay. Yes, you there.
Hey. Oh, geez, I don't even know what I came to say.
That's okay, fine.
What did I want to say? Oh, that's right. Yo! Yo! Happy birthday, Trump! Happy birthday, Trump! Happy birthday, Trump! Yeah, motherfucker, it's your birthday, Trump! Shit! Blow the candles out! 2 days today, you don't need a pound! It's your birthday, I'ma shut you on the NFT, and I'm the birthday goat! I'm the birthday goat! I'm the birthday goat! I'm an NFT! Happy birthday goat!
Wait, are you the birthday goat? Or is it my birthday?
I'm the birthday goat for saying happy birthday, but you're the birthday goat because it's your birthday.
It's a little confusing.
Well, I didn't ask for notes. The last guy asked for notes.
It's also not my birthday. Unless it is. Shit.
Okay, well, I just came to say that. I guess you didn't take it well.
Thanks. I just don't know if it is.
You should know.
I don't.
Well, I'm obviously a fan, but this didn't go as well as I hoped.
Okay, who's next?
Trump, I just got out of the wall. I'm never going back in there again.
Smelled so fucking bad. Oh, Kendall's on the streets. Hello, Kendall. We're almost done in here. Also, your phone, I couldn't hear you. Could you hear me? Yeah. She could hear Case and me. I called her too. What were you saying?
Never mind.
Oh. Oops, I was rude. I totally ignored him. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget other people exist. That's on me. Okay, who's next? Yes, you there.
Trip, I just got out of the wall.
What?
I'm never going back in again. Smelled so fucking bad.
That's funny, that's what the last guy said.
Oh, Mark? Oh man, he was here?
Yeah, Mark was here.
Oh shoot, I just missed him. Mark, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
What? Okay. I don't know. Yes, you. What do you have for me?
Chinese propaganda chief wants me to thank Munch for his nice words on communism. Thanks, Munch.
Okay. They actually listen?
We always listen. We're always listening. Thank you so much for all the nice things you guys say. You're correct to do so. I'm a big fan of you. You should say some stuff about...
What? Oh boy. Bit of an unsettling vibe out here today. I'm sure that'll change with this next one. Yes, you there.
Call me what you will, but I like it when it rains in the summer heat and it smells like dirt. Don't you?
Yeah, I do like that. It creates like a fresh vibe in the air.
Absolutely, you're getting me, man.
Yeah, I totally get what you're putting down. How about fall? I mean, you know, like the leaves just fell and it's a little tinge of coldness in the air, but not too much.
Oh, shit, man. I really like that too.
Man, me too, man. Honestly, that's a big part of why I love it outside so much. That's why I never go in to a building.
What?
Yeah, I never go in one. I'm an outdoor guy. Through and through. Live in a bush. Famously.
Famously?
What? You don't watch me, but you just walked up?
I just wanted to let you know. With the smell of fresh, wet dirt.
Well, I appreciate that. And, you know, honestly, if you want to hang out, okay, he doesn't. I'm not above hanging out with some of these guys, but not if they're not into it. Fine, that's fine. That's fine. Who else wants to hang today? Yes, you there. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Hold up, Trip. You ready for this? I know you're ready. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Takes it a minute sometimes, but my music always catches up to me, baby. Woo! Oh, fuck, it's Robbie Love. That's right, Trip. It's your boy, Robbie Love. Apparently, you can eat things to make your cum taste better. You heard about this? Yep, yeah, we talked about it for a while today on the stream. I watched the stream on my phone while in my bush. That's awesome, man. Okay, that's awesome. All right. Have you ever tried eating roller skates, though? You ever tried that? Can't say that I have, Robbie. They taste okay, but you do want to know? You want to know how they taste? I can make it happen. If you want to taste the love. I want to be really crystal clear about this. I want you to lick my roller skate. It is a sex thing. That should be obvious. Yep, I'm getting it. I want to watch you lick my roller skate. I want you to describe how it tastes. What do you think about that? Gonna have to pass. What if I told you I'm at the fucking absolute edge, man? I'm barely hanging on. And I need something. I need a haymaker here. I need to throw something wild. Just to keep on. Just to keep spinning on this crazy planet. It's flopping around in space. Flopping around like a police baton held by a limp wrist. What is with that analogy? You know? Pass. That's chill. That's chill, man. I put it out there and I didn't get it back, so that's chill. We're chill. It's fine. It's fine. I guess it's okay. You said it's okay. I guess it's okay. All right. Who else wants to step up to the plate? Yes, you there. It is I, Vittorio Del Doom. Whoa, okay. And I am the Steel Man. You are? I'm running for BOA president against the villain Tony Stark. Me, Vittorio Del Doom. Oh, it looks like someone just got... Don't worry, I'll resubmit your thing. Boom, there you go. It didn't work for me either. Wait, it's because I didn't put an exclamation point. I'll get to you. I'll get to you in just a second. Vittorio. What the fuck? Oh, I put a space in it? This is going all wrong for me. Vittorio, I swear to God, I'm paying attention. There we go. What the fuck? I was in the middle of... Vittorio, I understand. What's your deal? I'm running for BOA president against the villain Tony Stark. Your name's Vittorio Del Doom? Yep. Are you familiar with the Bush Owners Association? Yes. I'm trying to eradicate the hamsters and replace them with gerbils. Okay. And don't get me started on the goddamn web show hosts. Uh-oh. Is that a camera? You have to tell me. It very clearly is. And there's a sign up that says Trip on the Streets. So you're one of them? I'm Trip Bradstein. Fuck this. To hell with you. Fuck you. Oh, Jesus. Piece of shit out here just clogging up our streets. You're inane fucking babble. Who goddamn asked for it? No one, that's fucking who. I hope I earned your vote. I am running. I would love your vote. Well, I kind of like the cut of their jib. And also, they're named like that famous guy from Bulgaria or whatever. And Elon Musk or whoever. I think that's what they were talking about. Okay. Let's see who else is out here for me. Just a couple more opinions today for Trippy B. Yes, you there. One second, everyone. Yes, you there. You've got an opinion from me. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crackhead Yogi Bear here.
Well, yes, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm back on the stuff. Yep, I never stopped. I'm doing really bad.
Okay.
Man, I need the stuff, man. You gotta give it to me. Don't give me this much. Give me this much stuff, man. Watch me dance now. Play that Robbie Love song. Let me dance for you and give me some stuff. Yeah, you see this? I'm moving to the beat, baby. Do you see how hard I watch me dance fast?
It's getting jammed to pack.
I'm exhausted, man. Give me some stuff. I need it.
I don't have it. I don't even know what you mean.
Really?
No, if you're looking for a dealer, I don't. Do it, dude. Don't have the connections.
You live in a fucking park, man. I know you got it.
No, crackhead Yogi.
You really don't know what I mean.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. So, you're gonna have to say it if you want me to give it to you.
My name's Crackhead Yogi Bear and I want this stuff.
I don't know what you mean.
Picnic baskets. You know what I mean?
Not if you say you know what I mean. Do you mean picnic baskets?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
All right. Sorry, Yogi.
Fuck! You want me inside you?
No, everyone needs to stop asking that today.
Okay. I just had to ask.
All right. Okay. One more. I don't know why everybody wants to fuck me. I'm a notoriously selfish lay. I do not give a shit about other people's pleasure. And it makes me a bad person. I agree with that. But I can't deny my proclivities. I'm all about me in there. Okay, yes, you there. What do you have for me? It's Bob and Linda's anniversary. Did you remember? No, today? Yeah, it's 9/3. 9 is divisible by 3. That's how I remember it. Shit, that's a good how to remember. What'd you get them? The grass? You got them all of this grass? Yeah. All of this. All of this grass. Wow. Whoa, I thought you forgot. Nope. All of it. Wow, Bob and Linda are going to love that. Yep, tell them to come down here and take all the grass. Oh, boy. Man, they needed a pick-me-up because they had that whole thing. What thing? No time to get into it. Gotta go tell them about this other grass. Whew. Whew. God damn. That was, whew, okay. I remembered. I'm so glad I remembered. That, yep. No time for an outro. Just better get out of here before anybody comes and asks for all this grass that I got them. I'm just gonna see if I can borrow anybody's clippers. I gotta go, guys. Look, that was a really great opinions from everyone out here on the streets. I'll actually be on the streets, frantically scooping handfuls of grass into my coat. And, Bob and Linda, I can't wait to see you. And honestly, congratulations. 9 is divisible by 3, but your love isn't divisible by anything else. It's individually yours. Fuck. If anybody has any ideas for a card, put them in the chat, because I gotta run to a Walgreens and scream outside the window, throw me a card! Which is what I do for everyone's anniversary that I remember. Anyway, we'll talk to you all soon. I'm here on the streets. I'll be here forever. Bye-bye. He seems to be doing great. It's always good to check in with Trip. He's always doing so well. And congratulations to Bob and Linda. 9 is divisible by 3, but your love is individual. A wise man once said that. I think. I hope I'm not misquoting him. I think that'll do it for today. Let's see who's on. Who's ready to get this raid? Oh, good, T-Pain. Sometimes I forget that I follow T-Pain. I think I also followed Dane Cook at some point. Some really good people in my following list. Anyway, we're gonna raid Gina. Miss Gina, darling. I'll actually be doing a thing with Gina coming up, but I might have to confirm all the details because I'm pretty sure it's being streamed. Yeah. It's called We're All Gonna Die on 9/19, which is a Friday. Yeah, mini G4 reunion. Also my friend John Madison, who you might know as a occasional murderer who used to show up in some of our streams, will be doing it with me as well. It's like a one-shot D&D type thing, from my understanding. I'll figure out more of the details so I can give you a better pitch than this. But anyway, we'll bring it up more. I think it is being streamed though. I think there's a digital ticket that you have to buy. So I'll let you know the details once I know them. Anyway, yeah, we did kill someone at Cassim's house, allegedly, and maybe my old apartment, allegedly. But that's John's problem. So we'll ask him about it next time we see him. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. We are going to raid Gina. I will be back on Friday. Back on a normal streaming schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Always at the same time. You know how I do things. Every time always the same and reasonably. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, thanks.
I'm on Case's side, I guess. I'm drunk.
What?
I don't know. What's drunk again? Is drunk when you eat a bunch of microplastics?
No.
Okay. Because I got a big bucket of microplastics, and I lapped them up.
They're supposed to be, like, micro. They're not supposed to be in one big clump.
They were, though. It's pure, straight microplastics. Big bucket of them. I got them all. I got 100%. I completed the bucket.
Way to go.
I was hard, and I did a speed run.
Like micro machines?
Like that, but if they don't transform into anything but cancer.
Oh.
I ate them.
Okay, great. Do you know what cancer is?
A tasty snack.
Alright. Well, we're gonna see how much of that Pepito pukes up.
Probably all of it. But that's so I can eat it again.
I know.
Anyway, that's the stream for the day. It's a Pepito raid. Or something.
I guess.
And say hi to Gina for us. And then we'll see you with a big bucket of microplastics.
No, we won't ever be doing that.
Well, I'll be doing that. But I'll see all of you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. see you on South Park tonight. Get your hand out of here. Okay, I'll be on South Park later.
No, you won't, Pepito.
Yeah, I will. I'm on there. They just cast me.
No, quit making false claims.
I could be. You don't know that.
I'm confident you're not.
Well, we'll find out together then, won't we, Case? I gotta go. The stream is over. Oh, quit taking up everybody's time. We're done. We're done here.